I'm ready.
Very well. Let's begin by discussing our current situation.
Great. Can we start with how I talked until I was blue in the face just to convince this stubborn...
You didn't convince me of anything. I am here because the fate of our entire race... Commander Noah, I presume. My name is Lakian Arcathes Fawud. I come here on behalf of the Fawud clan, as well as the Elvish Table of Elders. We have been informed of the Empire's rune lens research, the abductions in the Greatwood, and their repugnant violations of the League of Nations. The elves will not turn a blind eye to such. We seek to join the Alliance.
Your strength and courage would be most welcome.
Okay, is no one gonna give me any credit?
This isn't about you.
I have asked the elves to shelter their army in the forest. We don't want to show our hand to the Empire too soon.
There are other minor forces through the League's territory that have declared for the Alliance. Unfortunately, many have declared for the...
I have succeeded in bringing a large number of surviving Eucrisian and Norasturi troops here to the castle. However, I have not been able to account for General Electra or Captain Maxim, who stayed in Athribalt.
The General was so brave.
There are whispers of other groups who continue to oppose the Empire. Sadly, there is precious little time remaining to...
We should try to connect with as many of them as we can before our clash with the Empire. Yes. It's never too late.
So that's where those allied rats hide. From the look of it, one would hardly know they raised it from an abandoned citadel.
Shall I leave the building unharmed, Your Grace?
No. This castle will soon be their grave. I have no use for such a Golgotha.
I cannot believe these stubborn wretches are still trying to swim against the flow of history. It is a castle of fools.
Shall I send a runner demanding surrender?
If they're of a mind to capitulate, they'd have done so already.
So we attack without mercy?
Do you object, General Goldwyn?
As I understand it, there are many children in the Alliance. Need we scatter lives so young to the wind?
The General, hailed as defender of the Empire, is concerned about the lives of pups who bared their fangs at his... Fortunately for you, General, your Emperor has already cast his judgment.
I know my place.
Narengard, where is that brutish corpse of yours?
One moment.
Greetings, Dukes Aldrich. You will be pleased to learn the rats who crept into my home are now sustained. Rest assured your plans may go forward unimpeded.
They had better.
Never fear.
Not bad. Sure you don't want to stay that way?
And deprive the world of my impossibly handsome visage. What a loathsome suggestion.
10 points for unshakable confidence.
I, too, prefer my thrall's rugged good looks. And I deserve the very best.
Am I just not seeing?
It sure took the Empire long enough. I figured they'd stage this attack a hell of a lot sooner.
Let's just pray that extra time is what decides the winner of this war.
Paul!
Now all that's left is to wait for the signal. I think I'll head back to the castle. The rest is up to you,
What? Hey!
They finally found us.
Yes, but not as quickly as we feared. The delay has given us time to squeeze in a few last preparation.
Speaking of, I've squeezed in a few more rescue.
And I've squeezed our new recruits as hard as I can in their...
Got the troops outfitted too, but barely, and much to the annoyance of my extremely tired...
I finished preparing the magical ritual we'll use to signal Marissa. It took delicate adjustments to make sure I channeled the message correctly through the men here, but I'm so perfect, I got it on the 3rd try. It would have been harder, except someone had already performed a similar rite there before.
A final showdown with the Empire?
Let's knock those villains all the way back home, cousin!
But if we lose...
We won't. Not a chance. Right, Seign?
That's right. This time we stop Aldrich no matter what.
Some say victory and defeat are a breath apart. I say victory goes to those who work the hardest. We have earned this.
Yep, there's no stopping us now.
We can do this.
The enemy is still readying their troops. There won't be a battle until the morrow at the... Let us use this night to nourish our strength and courage.
Good idea.
We have done everything in our power. All that remains.
And we will.
So, good luck.
It's going to be a very long day, Noah.
You too.
Master Seign?
Yes, Yelu?
I just wanted to thank you again for rescuing us.
I don't deserve that. I failed to save your family, and as a citizen of the Empire, I owe you so much more. That's why winning tomorrow's battle is so important. We'll be defending the lives and livelihoods of countless people. Not just your village, but people across the League of Nations. Also, the citizens of the Empire must be saved from the ambitions of a tyrant.
I believe it too. And I'm praying you come back safely.
We'll need all the luck we can get if we're to make it through the day. So every prayer you say makes me feel all the stronger. Noah? Hello, Noah. Well, sorry I barged in like that. Barged in? On what? Noah, do you remember our first conversation down in the Rune Barrows? Yeah, I do. It was so quiet. Just like now. Look how much our lives have changed. You've gone from a newcomer in the Watch to the commander of the Alliance, and I've left the Empire to fight at your side. I guess it is pretty strange. My mind's been so wrapped up in everything going on that I've forgotten how to reminisce. Well, at least you haven't changed much. You meddle on a much bigger scale now, but otherwise, eh. Oh, that's all I've changed? Eh? When we met, I thought my path in life was fame, renown, and living for my family. My father had pinned his hopes on my elder brother. When he died on the battlefield, grief overwhelmed my mother and she completely closed down. On that day, I decided it was my turn to step up. I lived for my house so blindly that I even raised my blade against you, my friend. It's like every decision I made to that point was wrong. And now, I don't know who I am anymore. Really? 'Cause I just see the same person you've always been. And what is that? Someone who has this... Well, I guess you'd call it a creed? Or a code, maybe. Values that you stick by, no matter what. I saw it in you at the Barrows. I saw it in you when we fought in Eltisvice. And I see it in you now. A code? Yeah. I mean... I didn't know what I was thinking that day I left Kashiri. I just sort of... But then to meet someone like you... A man with actual goals and principles? It was mind-blowing. And I admired you for it. So why do you keep fighting this war? And don't say to meddle, because we both know it's more than that. My mother died when Lane and I were little. So, Dad was the one who raised us. He did everything. And then one day, poof, he was gone too. Some bandits raided the village. He decided to fight back. As a kid, I couldn't begin to understand why he did that. And in fact, I hated him for it. I hated that he made it his problem when he didn't have to. Like, was whatever he was trying to accomplish that much more important than us? I wanted so badly. I see. And did you find your answer? Yeah. Turns out I'm a lot more like him than I realized. I wouldn't be here if he hadn't stood up that day to protect me, Lean, and the rest of the village. So that's why I'm doing the same now. Well, don't forget there are lots of people ready to fight for you as well. Including me. Thanks, Seign. I'm glad you'll be with me for the battle tomorrow.
So long as we remain together, we cannot lose. I should go, Noah. Have to rest up.
That we do.
Ah, Noah.
Everything all right, Yuma?
Oh, well, I suppose I'm so nervous about tomorrow that I'm having trouble falling asleep. I thought talking with Periel might calm my nerves, but when I went to her quarters, she wasn't there. Janquist didn't seem to know where she was either, so I've been trying to figure out where
Yeah?
She's not in your quarters, is she?
I think you've got the wrong idea.
Oh, goodness, but I'm so very worried. Ever since those Imperial troops appeared on the horizon, she's had this agony. I do hope nothing bad happened. But she seems to trust you, so if you see her...
Sure, I'll do that.
All right. I'm so useless. I wonder where Peri...
Slow down, General! You're overdoing it before...
It'll take more than a few drinks to topple the might. Ho there, cousin! Come for a little pre-battle celebration?
He wouldn't come see us for that!
Oh, you're no fun. Listen, cousin, when I'm done tearing up the battlefield tomorrow, I'm gonna throw my head back and shout, "Victory!" with a big belly laugh.
Seriously though, Noah, we don't have any doubts you're gonna leave. Practically a given!
Wish us luck out there, cousin. Not that we...
That'll be fun to celebrate with once we win the war.
I get so excited when... Welcome. All...
Well?
See that?
Huh.
Aye!
Are you eating well?
Show your face.
Doing good. Me and my...
Whoa! Salutations! Ta-ta!
How you doing? Swing by.
Hey!
But it's kind of hard to refute when there's a witness. He said west.
Brother, I am not hunting a dragon. No stinking way. They can ask Gar or...
Well, they're gonna need an escort, at least.
Hey, what's wrong? Something happened?
Oh, Commander, you're not gonna believe this, sir, but...
Yeah, and it sounds like it's behaving erratically. A hunter found it in the woods, and while it didn't attack, it wasn't too
Okay. Probably should take care of that.
Yeah, it's the... What do you call that road the Guardians use? The old road, the out... Anyway, it's out in that direction, sir.
The Eld Road.
Thanks for stepping in, sir. The hunter who reported the sighting mentioned a glow that looked like raw lens. You might want to take along an expert.
Raw lens. Who would know the most about that?
I heard you guys talking. A dragon imbued with raw lens? That mind bringing me along when you go investigate?
Ha, great!
You!